Seniors over 60 don't have to worry about kidney disease if they choose the right vegetables and eat them the right way each day. Have you ever thought about how your kidneys, those quiet, tireless organs working day and night, might be slowly weakening without you even noticing? Many older adults assume things like nighttime urination, swollen feet, or constant fatigue are just part of aging. But in reality, these can be your kidneys' final cries for help, warning signs before they begin to fail. It's heartbreaking to think that something as simple as neglecting one small vegetable on your dinner plate could one day cost you hours of painful dialysis, alone and irreplaceable. But here's the good news. If you eat the right vegetables regularly and correctly, those very familiar foods, simple, humble greens you've known your whole life, can quietly become your kidneys' best protectors. No need for expensive supplements. No need for artificial dialysis. If you found this message helpful, please leave a comment below. Type 1 if it resonates with you, or 0 if it didn't meet your expectations. Every bit of your feedback gives us the energy to keep improving these videos, so we can serve our senior community better each day. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to follow Seniors Health Today, where we share simple, gentle lessons that could make a big difference in your golden years. Now let's explore the everyday vegetables that might just help restore your kidney health, naturally, gently, and sustainably. Every healing journey begins with something small, and sometimes it starts right on your dinner table. For many seniors, meals are simple, just some familiar vegetables, nothing fancy. But hidden in those everyday greens may be the quiet power to restore one of the most silent yet vital organs in your body, your kidneys. Have you ever wondered why you feel so tired all the time? Why do you keep waking up at night to urinate? Why food doesn't taste good anymore? And why does sleep never feel deep or restful? Most people over 60 brush these things off, saying, "It's just age." But in truth, these could be your kidney's final warning signs, your body's way of begging for help before it's too late. The kidneys are quiet heroes. They work nonstop to filter your blood, balance your minerals, and regulate blood pressure, day in, day out, without ever asking for praise. But that silence is dangerous. It makes their decline easy to ignore. By the time you feel the symptoms clearly, your kidney function may already be cut in half. And unlike your liver or lungs, once the kidneys start failing, no other organ can take their place. Sadly, most older adults only discover this when dialysis becomes the only option or complications appear. And by then, it's a hard road ahead. But here's the truly wonderful part. You can give your kidneys a break, help them recover, and even strengthen them again. Not with expensive medications or strict diets, but by simply choosing the right everyday vegetables already sitting on your table. Cooked properly and eaten regularly, these humble foods can become your kidneys' natural medicine, gently healing and protecting them one meal at a time. The vegetables our parents and grandparents used to eat, simple, homegrown, often overlooked, might just be nature's best-kept secret for kidney protection. Passed down through generations, these humble greens don't need loud advertisements or fancy packaging. They quietly work from the inside out, supporting your body's natural detox system, soothing inflammation in the kidney tissues, lowering creatinine levels, reducing blood pressure naturally, and even protecting your heart from complications that most older adults face without realizing the cause. Take cilantro, for example. This small herb, often pushed aside on the dinner plate, is loaded with flavonoids and vitamin C. In Eastern medicine, it's known to cool the liver and cleanse the kidneys. In Western studies, cilantro has shown the ability to remove heavy metals like mercury and lead, silent toxins that slowly build up in the blood over decades. Just a pinch of fresh cilantro in your soup or salad can help ease the load on your kidneys, without a single pill. Or consider corn silk, the fine threads we often toss out when cleaning corn. Most people don't know that this part of the plant is a powerful natural remedy. It helps the body pass urine more easily, reduces urinary tract inflammation, and unlike many prescription diuretics, it does not drain your energy or dehydrate your body. Years ago, Our elders would boil a handful of corn silk with some lemongrass roots to treat painful urination or difficult bladder issues. No hospital visits, no medications. And it worked. But today we waited too long. We wait until the damage is done. Until we're stuck in hospital beds, getting blood transfusions, starting dialysis, or spending sleepless nights under cold fluorescent lights. Only then do we look back and realize the true value of that little plate of vegetables on the table. So right now, in this very moment, I invite you to pause, to reflect just for a minute, because sometimes the smallest, quietest choices become the ones that save our lives. If I told you that a single clove of garlic a day could lower your risk of needing dialysis, would you believe me? That might sound like a joke, but it's actually backed by science. And the truth is coming up next in this video. Because in just a moment, I'm going to show you the kinds of vegetables that not only help your body detox gently, but also quietly protect the glomerular filtration barrier, the delicate filter inside your kidneys that keeps your blood clean, your heart strong, and your golden years are as peaceful as you've always hoped. Don't look away now, because the most important part is just beginning. Dear friends, if in the first part of this video we learned that some vegetables can help your kidneys breathe easier, then this next section will touch on something even more critical: the filtration membrane of the glomerulus, the most sensitive and vulnerable area in your entire kidney system. Once this layer becomes damaged, even if you want to reverse it, it may be too late. The kidney's ability to filter blood begins to fail, and sadly, it may never recover. Unlike the liver or lungs, there's no backup organ for the kidneys. And by the time most seniors find out, dialysis or serious complications are already on the table. But here's the good news. Some of the most unassuming vegetables in your kitchen, ones you may have overlooked for years, can serve as a powerful biological armor, protecting your kidney filters from inflammation, oxidation, blockages, and even cell death. And that journey begins now, with a vegetable you've probably cooked, stir-fried, or added to soup countless times, but never realized was helping your kidneys all along: the onion. It's not as sweet as a carrot, not as cooling as pennywort, and not as vibrant as bell peppers, but it holds something powerful under each layer. Onion's greatest gift is quercetin, a natural compound known for its strong anti-inflammatory abilities. It protects kidney cells, especially those in the filtration membrane, from the damage of chronic inflammation and blood-borne free radicals. In a study from Japan, seniors who ate onions at least 3 times a week had noticeably better blood pressure, blood sugar, and creatinine levels compared to those who didn't include onions in their meals. And here's the beauty of it: that improvement didn't come from medications or complicated treatments. It came from a simple home-cooked dish, made with love and with healing in every bite. Now, I'd like you to imagine something with me, dear friends. Inside your body, the filtration membrane of your kidneys works like an ultrafine mesh, carefully filtering every tiny molecule in your blood, keeping the good and pushing out the bad. But over time, due to inflammation, scarring, or simply aging, this delicate mesh can start to tear. And when that happens, toxins aren't filtered out the way they should be. Instead, they quietly seep back into your bloodstream and begin to damage your body from the inside, without you even knowing it. Thankfully, one of the simplest vegetables, the humble onion, contains a powerful compound called quercetin. Think of it as a gentle, natural glue. It helps repair the tiny holes in your kidney filters, reduces leakage, and protects the small blood vessels inside your kidneys from further damage. And that's not all. Onions are rich in soluble fiber, which nourishes the good bacteria in your gut. It may sound unrelated, but your gut health plays a major role in how inflamed your body becomes. As we age, we absorb nutrients less efficiently and digest food more slowly. That often means more internal toxins, and unfortunately, more pressure on your kidneys to clean up what the gut can't. But with just a little onion, eaten regularly each week, that toxic cycle can be broken, naturally and without any medication. If onions are like armor for the kidneys, then garlic is the quiet warrior that comes in to clean up the battlefield. It's not flashy, but it's incredibly effective. Garlic contains allicin, one of nature's strongest anti-inflammatory and antioxidant compounds. It helps your kidneys eliminate waste like creatinine and urea more easily, reduces harmful bacteria, and improves blood flow by relaxing the tiny vessels inside your kidneys. Better circulation means lower blood pressure. And when that happens, your kidneys can finally breathe again, like dry land soaking in long-awaited rain. Just imagine living every day with kidneys under stress, squeezed by high blood pressure and poor circulation. And now imagine what one little clove of garlic, used the right way, could do to release that pressure and restore balance. The key is using it properly. Fresh garlic should be chopped or crushed, and then left to sit for at least 10 minutes to allow allicin to fully form. And if eating it raw is uncomfortable, that's okay. You can gently sauté it in olive oil and add it to soups, porridges, or stews. Just avoid deep frying or adding processed salt, and its healing power will remain. One small clove, used mindfully, can quietly purify your blood, protect your kidneys, and keep your body strong for many more years. And just like that, you've given your kidneys a faithful little friend. And when it comes to protecting the kidney's delicate filtration system, there's one quiet hero we simply can't overlook: cabbage. It may seem like just another plain vegetable, but modern science has shown that cabbage acts like a natural shield against kidney aging. It contains a group of phytochemicals, plant compounds that help slow down chronic inflammation, one of the silent culprits behind kidney decline in seniors. Red cabbage, in particular, contains anthocyanins, which are not only heart protective, but also support long-term stability in kidney filtration. Just 1 cup of raw cabbage a day can provide more than half of your daily vitamin C needs, boost your immune system, reduce full-body inflammation, and enhance iron absorption, an important benefit for people with reduced kidney function who are prone to anemia. In the morning or at lunch, you can enjoy cabbage raw in a simple salad. A splash of lemon juice, a drizzle of olive oil, and a few thin slices of garlic. It's a humble dish, but its effects can be profound. In the evening, when digestion slows, it's best to switch to steamed or lightly boiled cabbage, which is gentler on the stomach. With just a small adjustment in how it's prepared, anyone can turn a simple plate of cabbage into a natural shield for their kidneys. But don't look away just yet. What I'm about to share may surprise you. Eggplant, often dismissed as tasteless or too ordinary, actually holds a hidden treasure. Its deep purple skin is rich in nazeanin, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect kidney cells from the effects of aging and chronic inflammation. Sadly, many people peel off this protective skin without realizing it holds the greatest benefits. Nazeanin supports blood vessel flexibility, enhances circulation within the kidneys, and reduces pressure on the entire filtration system, helping prevent microvascular damage over time. Even better, eggplant is low in both potassium and phosphorus, and it has a low glycemic index, making it an excellent choice for people with diabetes or anyone following a kidney-friendly diet. So sometimes it's the vegetables we overlook the most that quietly do the greatest good. But dear friends, a quick word of caution. Eggplant has a darker side too, if used the wrong way. Deep frying it in oil, soaking it in salt, or eating it in large quantities every day can backfire. These habits destroy its antioxidants, make urination more difficult, and in some cases, even increase the risk of kidney stones if consumed too often. That's why it's best to enjoy no more than half an eggplant a day, cooked in kidney-friendly ways, grilled, steamed, or lightly sautéed with garlic, bean sprouts, olive oil, and a pinch of black pepper. This method preserves its healing compounds while avoiding the harm that comes from unhealthy fats. You see, every vegetable, each clove of garlic, every slice of onion, has the potential to become a silent warrior for your kidneys, as long as it's used the right way. No need for expensive supplements. No need to wait until pain strikes to take action. Just a little care, a little knowledge, and a little love for your own body, and your kidneys will quietly grow stronger day by day. And if you found this part helpful, don't go anywhere just yet, because up next is something even more important. We're now moving into part 3, easing the burden on your kidneys, with vegetables that naturally lower blood pressure and help your kidneys work with less strain for longer. Dear friends, high blood pressure is one of the most dangerous threats to your kidneys. Not because it causes sharp pain or sudden illness, but because it silently damages them over time. It tightens the tiny vessels inside your kidney filters, squeezing them until they slowly rupture, bit by bit. That's when your natural filtration begins to fail. To help you picture it, imagine your kidneys as a water filtration plant and your blood pressure as the pipe bringing water in. If that pipe pushes water too forcefully, the valves and filters inside can burst. The damage may be invisible at first, but it's happening. And once that filter is torn, the entire system starts to break down. And sadly, even with the cleanest diet and the best medications, scarred kidney tissue cannot fully heal. That's why managing your blood pressure is not just important. It's absolutely essential for long-term kidney health. And yet, it's the step so many people forget. Each day you live with uncontrolled high blood pressure is another day your kidneys are being silently worn down. The tiny blood vessels inside your kidneys swell under constant pressure, fragile and stretched thin, like a guitar string pulled too tight without ever getting a chance to rest. But here's the good news. There are certain vegetables that, when used consistently and correctly, can help your blood flow more gently and smoothly, reducing pressure on your vessels and protecting the delicate capillaries in your kidneys from further damage. No medications, no hospital visits, no dialysis. Just one kidney-friendly vegetable added to your weekly meals can make a big difference in your kidney health. And the first of these is celery, a vegetable many people think is just for stir-frying with beef, but it turns out to be a natural remedy for blood pressure support. Celery contains a powerful plant compound called phthalate, which helps relax the blood vessels, reduce tension, and improve circulation, without causing fatigue or side effects. One study in China found that seniors who drank celery juice 4 to 5 times a week had significantly improved blood pressure within just 6 weeks, without needing any medications for their heart or liver. If raw juice is too strong for your taste, you can lightly steam the celery and blend it, or stir-fry it gently in olive oil without adding salt to preserve its valuable nutrients. You can also combine it with carrots, green apples, or cucumber to make a refreshing juice that cools the liver, promotes urination, reduces swelling, and stabilizes blood pressure. Perfect for those who experience nighttime urination, dizziness, or tingling in the hands and feet. The second friend I'd like to introduce isn't a leafy green, but it's something you'll often find on the typical American dinner table: winter melon. This humble fruit is naturally cooling and gently diuretic, making it ideal for older adults who may experience water retention, heaviness in the lower abdomen, or swollen feet in the evening. Winter melon is rich in water, fiber, and unique natural compounds like triterpenoids and cucurbitacin A, which help reduce inflammation in the blood vessel walls, purify the bloodstream, and support flexibility in the tiny vessels inside the kidneys. And when your blood flows more freely and your pressure remains stable, your kidneys don't have to work overtime. That means you reduce the risk of age-related kidney damage, gently, naturally, and without ever needing a prescription. Swelling, heaviness, and fatigue in the body can be signs that your kidneys are working overtime, struggling to filter out excess fluids from the body. This can happen when your diet is too high in salt or when blood circulation is poor, causing fluid to build up in your tissues. Fortunately, winter melon, with its naturally cooling properties and high water content, is a gentle way to help your body release that extra fluid without the harsh side effects of diuretics. Unlike medications, winter melon promotes natural urination without stripping your body of essential minerals. It's also rich in compounds like triterpenoids and cucurbitacin, which help lower bad cholesterol and clean out the small blood vessels in your kidneys. That means your kidneys can do their job under less pressure, just the way they should, especially in our later years. The best way to enjoy it? Cook a mild winter melon soup, without added oils or commercial seasoning. You can simmer it with lean bones, with fat skimmed off, or go fully vegetarian with mushrooms and tofu. It's great for your liver and your kidneys. But please avoid drinking raw wintermelon juice. It can upset the stomach or cause infection if not stored properly. And if you're looking for a vegetable to help balance your blood sugar, something over 60% of older adults struggle with, bitter melon, also known as bitter gourd, is your best friend. Most people know its bitter taste, but few realize that bitterness is the sign of powerful plant compounds inside, charantin, polypeptide P, and visine, which help reduce post-meal blood sugar, support natural insulin activity, and reduce inflammation throughout the body. If you're in a pre-diabetic state or already living with type 2 diabetes, eating bitter melon 2 to 3 times per week can help protect your kidney's filtration system from long-term damage. But be careful. Don't stir-fry it with salty meat or deep-fry it in oil, as that will destroy its beneficial effects. The best way to prepare it is by steaming, boiling in soup, stuffing it with tofu, or cooking it with mushrooms in a light, plant-based broth. It's easy to digest, cooling, and gentle on your kidneys. If you're already taking medication to lower your blood sugar, make sure to consult your doctor before eating bitter melon regularly to avoid unexpected drops in blood glucose. As you can see, just by choosing the right vegetables and preparing them the right way, you can help your kidneys breathe easier every day, relieving the burden of filtration without a single pill. And the most important thing I want you to remember is this. When you're young, you can wait for illness to act. But when you're older, there's no time left for second chances. Dear friends, every spoonful of white sugar or sip of soda may seem like a small treat for the taste buds, but it's actually a silent toxin slowly entering your bloodstream. Refined sugar increases blood glucose, triggers inflammation, and puts an extra burden on your kidneys. If you're still drinking sweetened tea with condensed milk or enjoying sugary snacks daily, it's like pouring gasoline on a fire. Instead, try switching to vegetables with natural sweetness like pumpkin, carrots, or sweet potatoes, or enjoy ripe fruits in moderation. When it comes to protein, choose gentle sources that are easier on your kidneys, like fish, legumes, mushrooms, tofu, and lean white meats. These foods are not only easier to digest, but also produce less waste in the bloodstream, reducing the risk of inflammation or excess strain on kidney function. Let your body be nourished from clean, real food, not artificial sweeteners or heavily processed products. Red meats like beef, pork, animal fat, and organ meats may be rich in protein, but they also increase uric acid and toxic byproducts. That's especially risky for anyone who has ever experienced gout or has weak kidney function. On the other hand, small ocean fish like sardines, mackerel, and anchovies, along with seeds, nuts, and plant-based protein sources, offer plenty of nutrition without overwhelming your kidneys. Even choosing to eat vegetarian meals 2 or 3 times a week gives your kidneys a chance to rest and regenerate, without compromising your health. It's also important to avoid soda, beer, energy drinks, or sugary beverages. These drinks often contain harmful chemicals like phosphates, caffeine, and artificial sweeteners that cause electrolyte imbalance, raise your blood pressure, and quietly destroy the fine filtering system of your kidneys over time. Choosing simple drinks like filtered water, herbal teas, roasted barley water, or black bean tea not only supports hydration, but also gives your liver and kidneys a chance to work in harmony, gently and efficiently. And finally, remember that what you eat, when you eat, and how much you eat all matter deeply. You don't need fancy meals. A light vegetable soup, a mild protein dish with minimal seasoning, and a modest serving of grains is more than enough to support your body. Eat at regular times, never skip meals, and avoid heavy or salty foods. Skipping meals can cause your blood sugar to crash and spike, triggering hormonal stress and damaging your kidneys without you even realizing. Have you ever noticed how the older we get, the more tired or dizzy we feel after eating something too sweet? That's not random. Refined sugars make your blood sugar surge, then raise your blood pressure, and those two together can silently damage your kidneys over time. That's why the small choices we make every day, what to eat, what to drink, and how to care for our bodies, can quietly protect the organs we rely on most. Diabetes is now the leading cause of kidney failure worldwide, affecting people of all ages. That's why the first thing we need to do is cut back on processed sugar, from candy and soft drinks to sugary snacks and convenience foods. Instead, choose fresh fruits at the right ripeness, whole grains like oats or brown rice, and especially vegetables that help regulate blood sugar like bitter melon, carrots, pennywort, and winter melon. At the same time, replace red meat with lighter proteins from fish, eggs, and tofu. Animal protein, especially red meat, produces nitrogenous waste that forces your kidneys to work extra hard just to filter it out. Another important point: don't overuse supplements or herbal pills that aren't clearly recommended by medical professionals. Many older adults, hoping to boost their health quickly, take all kinds of effervescent tablets or kidney tonics they hear about from others. But each of these can become an added burden on your kidneys, especially when the ingredients are unproven or unregulated. Remember, your kidneys don't need a lot. They just need the right care. What the kidneys love most is simple, balanced meals, enough sleep, gentle daily movement, and minimal exposure to artificial chemicals. Don't let your kidneys become the body's waste dump just because of sweet-sounding advertisements. One of the most important habits you can build is regular health monitoring. Many patients only learn they have late-stage kidney failure when it's already too far gone. The kidneys don't complain. They stay silent until it's too late. But if every 3 months you check your blood pressure, blood sugar, and creatinine levels, you'll have a much better chance of catching problems early and acting in time. One drop of blood tested today can save thousands of dollars in dialysis costs tomorrow. The real miracle isn't found in pills or hospitals. It's found in the little choices we make every day. Eat right, drink clean, live gently, listen to your body. And if you've made it this far in our video, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your patience and sincerity. That alone shows me how much you care not only about your health, but about the health of your loved ones too. Now, I'll summarize all the key points so it's easier for you to remember and apply to your next meal. But before I end, please keep one thing in mind. Your kidneys never cry out in pain. And once they're severely damaged, there is no medicine on earth that can fully bring them back. That means if today you're still brushing off symptoms like constant fatigue, nighttime urination, leg swelling, foamy urine, or unexplained high blood pressure, you're gambling with time. One day, your kidneys may quietly stop working without a single warning. And when that happens, will you still have enough strength, time, or money to stay on dialysis for the rest of your life? I know many people still think, it's okay, I feel fine. I eat pretty well. But kidneys are not something you can afford to take for granted. They don't need fancy supplements. They just need a proper bowl of vegetables, a clean glass of water, a restful night's sleep, and a bit of daily mindfulness. If you truly want to live longer, live lighter, and stay out of the hospital, I ask only one thing. Don't ignore what we've shared today. The kidneys are the hardest working organs in your body. They ask for nothing. They don't complain. But if you care for them, gently, consistently, and with love, they will protect you quietly for many more years to come. Thank you for spending this time with me. If you found today's video helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your spouse, your siblings, your children. Sometimes one timely piece of advice can save someone from a lifetime of dialysis. And if you'd like to receive more simple, valuable health tips like this one, be sure to subscribe to the Wisdom and Wellness channel. We'll meet again soon in another episode, not just to live longer, but to live better with joy, strength, and purpose. Take care, and may your days ahead be filled with health, peace, and vitality.